Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa, and this is the Girl Meets Yarn. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa, and this is the Girl Meets Yarn episode 38. Today is July 27, 2021. It's summer here in Seattle. I have my windows opened. You're gonna hear the neighbors just having fun, and they are playing on the trampoline. You're gonna hear the cars pass. I am not in a studio. I am in my house. I live here. People live around the neighborhood, so if you hear something, it's gonna be okay. You will survive. People live here. I live here, okay? My husband is working on the next door. I turn his AC and I close his door. It feels like I have a toddler. I gave him his snack. I gave him everything he needed it. I close the door, he's like ready for his nap. It's not, he's working. Anyway, so you hear him. It's him. He's working. Anyway. If you don't follow me on social media, my Instagram handle is Lisa Lugo, and the same for Ravelry. Instagram is my personal account. I share everything Lisa related, and my Ravelry, I am not that active. I opened once a group for this podcast, and I was just like, there's so many groups and calls and stuff around that they will not miss me at all. Anyway, so it's been 4 months since I recorded last. I recorded an episode in April, the ending of April, and I was not in the mood. I was not in the mood. I was leaving to spend some time with my mom. I spent quite some times with her, and I was not feeling YouTube for many reasons. Nothing serious, nothing is happening. I know you guys all get super worried. If something happened, I will let you guys know, but so far dealing with a lot of aftermath of going through cancer treatment. Okay. But before I start, my lighting is not happening today, and I don't give today. I usually give a lot of thought to my lighting, my environment. I cannot find the bulbs for my big lights, and I cannot find my ring light. I cannot find a hat. I don't know where's a pant. I am so out of rhythm in this podcast, so I'm gonna treat it. You know, I'm gonna remind you of some projects that I work on and I finish, but some I'm just gonna go ahead and skip because for instance, I cannot find this hat that looks so damn cute on me, and I don't know where it is. It's gone. I hope it's here and it's not in Stella's friend's head, because I'm gonna have a meltdown. Anyway, what I always get asked what lipsticks I use, so I'm going to get that out of the way. Hold on, let me put my glasses because I cannot for the life of me read this fine print. I have a combination of two. I have, as a base, I have this Chanel one, is called Daring Red, and I use only the matte version. I don't use the gloss because I don't like glossy stuff. I think I never liked it because I used to have long hair, but now I have long hair. I can do all the gloss in the world, but I don't like it. Anyway, and then I have on top of that, this one is called Stamina. And I love this NYX lingerie XXL colors, because it says that they last for 16 hours, and they do. But I like to have this space on top, because I feel this one is I don't know, I just feel the combo, it's it works. I will have this entire day. I will eat, I will drink, and this is the only one. I have tried MAC, I have tried every single, I have done the search, and this one is so good. But this one is not clean, so I wanted to have something with better ingredients right on my skin, and then this one on top. Not that it matters, but you know what. Anyway, and then my nails, I'm going to do my nails tomorrow. I do them on Wednesday. But I have this Olive and June color. And this one is in the color TT. And I have tons of colors from them. But I love more of, you know, kind of a neutral whitish color, but I don't like white. I would love to have just white on my nails, but I feel like it looks more young than I should not wear white. And then it looks, I don't know, it looks bad. This one, it's so good. So I will probably change my nails to a pale pink or whatever, you know, tomorrow. But that's tomorrow, that's on Wednesday. I was going to record this on Friday. I'm just gonna go ahead and just was making my day, kind of like organizing my day, and I was just like, let's do it on Friday. And then I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it right now. So I have a huge list of things that I have to do. So this is first, because if I do the things that I have to do first, it's not gonna happen. And the same for tomorrow. I'm gonna have like a huge list of things to do, and then I'm not gonna do it because whatever. Anyway, so let's get out of the way. I am not very organized, so what's new? Okay, so let's talk about finished objects. My first finished object, and only one, because the only one I don't know what it is, like I just have to look that up, is a test knit by Beth McDonald Stone. I call it the Sugar Plum Test Knit. I put that name on. She doesn't have a name still, but I put that name out there because I needed a name, number one, and number two, because I'm using Chelsea Luxe Advent Calendar, 2020 Advent Calendar, and I mean isn't this, hello, it's something. However, let's get serious, okay? I thought it was gonna be the greatest idea. Oh my god, I was going to be so avant-garde to have two different sleeves, right? I loved it. I was like, whoa, guys, I don't like it. It's pretty. I'm gonna just keep it like it is. I think it's just so happy and joyful that it doesn't matter. It's just probably me putting too much thought on it, but I love it. Finish it. I use the minis, and I also use with it as strand of silk cloud from Shibui in the color Bone, I believe, and I held it around, and I think I had to change pretty much around here. I was out of the mohair, and I decided to use Opera, which I had a little bit left, to just finish the sleeve. Anyway, so I went ahead and I blocked it. I love it. I love that it's short and crop. I just think it's just like the cutest thing. I want to make it in one color instead of like 20,000 colors, but it's just such a beautiful design. She is already came out with, hold on, let me she has the design out, but I love it. It has 3/4 sleeves and has a split hem. I think, yeah, it's longer on the back. You have a little bit of short rows. It was just a joy to finish and make and see kind of like the colors come to life. I really loved it. Hold on, it's just blown. There we go. Now I'm like too dark. Anyway, it was such a joy and I love it. And I will wear it a lot also. What is going on? Hold on. Okay, this may look a little bit weird, but I'm trying to balance my light. Anyway, I took a little bit of a break because my neighbors were talking in front of my house, like, go talk. I'm recording an episode. Anyway, but let's talk about work in progress. And I know I have to talk about this item. And I blocked it, I finished it, it's a finished object, and but I thought it needed a little bit more, not because the design was not beautiful in itself, but I do knit with this color a lot. I love it, it's my color, but I think I needed to, because I have so many of the same color, I needed something perfect for it, and I did some embroidery on it, and I'm not done, so that's why I'm going to show you as a whip. But first, the important part. This is the Mosu by Espastico. Let me get up. I have a shirt underneath. I love this sweater. I think I'm going to use this sweater a lot this coming fall and winter. By itself, it was folded, so that's why I have a little of a wrinkle there. It was folded for a couple months. Anyway, pretty much since last we spoke. Anyway, I made it with their yarn. Is the Espastico Halo in the color Opera. Melissa and Lisa gifted me this yarn, so I can use this for this pattern, whatever pattern that I wanted it. And I, of course, decided to make this silhouette. It was, it's like a ballerina chic. That makes sense. I used US size 7 and US size 8. I think Melissa's a tighter knitter than I am, so I know from previous garments that I have done, I always have to go needle down. And because now I don't know how to gauge swatch anymore, I was just go ahead and go a needle down. So you guys all know that. This is a free pattern. I said that. And it comes from so many sizes. So it goes from size 41 bust to 72. So very size inclusive, and I made it and I loved it. But then I thought I needed a little bit more. Okay, my battery died. Last time I talked to you guys, I was in the beginning of the process of the embroidery. Somebody pointed out that it's called Lacy Daisies, and that's the name of the flower. You can look it up if you need a tutorial. I had a couple, and I since then have added a little bit more, and I definitely think I'll add a little bit more. With each flower I had held the you know, piece of a halo that I have with a variety of colors of yarn. So I just grab some yarns that I had a little bit of leftovers, and I held it with, like I said, with the mohair. And I have done some that are very similar. I think this color is very similar, so I have a couple that I have done with this, and then the rest a little bit of contrasting with some other colors. Hold on. This is the time to talk. This is the time for deliveries. This is the time for anyway, so a little bit of progress here and there. I go ahead, I'm taking this off because it's just so warm. Here and there I go and I add a couple of you know, a couple of daisies, and I want to add a couple more and then probably extend them to right here. So maybe next time I talk to you guys, I will show you guys the progress. But so far I love it. Like I said, I do have a lot of sweaters. A couple of sweaters are the same colorway, and I wanted it to be a little bit more special. It's already very pretty. It's already really classy, really, you know, ballerina pink, beautiful silhouette. But I thought I needed to bring it out and elevate it a little bit more because I have so many plain same color already. Definitely I'm gonna use this a lot, and I cannot wait for the weather to turn. Well, I don't want the weather to turn. I wanted to say like this because, you know, I complain, but I'm a Puerto Rican, okay? Like, I love my weather hot and humid, and when it's cold and not humid, I struggle. Anyway, so that's the most. Let's talk about the Flutter butt shirt by Jessie Made Designs, and that is in this beautiful bag that I got from Sandy by the Lakeside. This is the bunny ears bag, and this is in the suede. I know she has the other day I looked at one that was polka dots jeans. She had it all different kind of leathers, and I wanted the pink in suede, but it was sold out, of course, because I'm always so late. Like, they're just do like an update, and I'm like, I lost it. You know, I'm always so late. I need to use an alarm. I've been a little MIA for a reason, okay? I cannot even put an alarm. Anyway, so you guys are gonna be very disappointed because I don't have the ball band for this yarn. I don't know. Let me see. Is it here? It's here. Okay. Cascade yarns in Heritage. It's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. I wanted something really cheap and whatever, so I'm going to put a picture of the design here, finished design, and here is my progress. Here's my progress. This is in the color, let me look it up, garnet red, and I love that because it's a salmon, kind of like a salmony red. So pretty. I loved the ruffled sleeves and all that, and I thought it was gonna be so cute, so simple, perfect for fall or like late summer here that's a little bit chilly. And I was really disappointed when I put it on. I was really disappointed when I put it on. Number one, I love her stuff. I think, you know, they're simple enough, and I love the fact that she talks about price point, and she wants to make patterns available to everybody. So she offers some discount codes if you think, you know, you cannot pay $10. That is what she suggests you pay for, and the likes. I, of course, you know, when they do that, I always have to pay $10 because, you know, I just feel like whatever. But glad that it's out there in you know, and people can pick and choose and support the designer, but also people that cannot afford a $10 pattern. Is a pay pattern. She give you 25% of 50% reading. I'm reading, trying to be organized. It comes in variety of languages: English, Danish, German, French, Norwegian, Portuguese, and Spanish. It comes from extra small to 5XL, from 28 fit 28 bust to 68 bust, and I have to say this bastard girl can fit up to 72. And I thought it was gonna be great, just like a simple thing, no fuss, no variegation, just solid. And I don't like it because I followed the instructions to the dot. I didn't gay swatch because I have done things from her and I thought I had it, whatever. I follow the instructions for the neck and it's too short. It's cutting right here on my neck and I feel like I'm choking. At the same time, I follow the instructions here. It's right on, it's past my waist. My waist is right here. And if I rolled it out, it's like an inch down, but I followed in again. Of course, this needs to be steam blocked or whatever. Right now, it's not doing anything for this. I think this super high silhouette, nothing here makes me look like flat as can become. And then here, my bra is here. I don't know if you can say. So my bra is going to be exposed. Jesus. My bra is going to be exposed. Some people have given me pointers on how to fix it, and I will definitely fix it. But I think I'm just going to go fix it and just be done with it. I'm just not going to go ahead and add a ruffle because I think it's going to be too... I think too girly. Let's put it like too young for me. I don't know. Maybe I need to block this to see if this will fall down. But right now, I am not in love with it at all. This is, oh my gosh, my hair. You know, I thought it was gonna be like super easy, stockinette, fingering, cheap, you know, whatever. But I think it needed something more. I don't know. You don't have short rows on the back. You don't have anything. Yeah. I'm just gonna probably just leave it and just think about it because I know I'm not gonna use it. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, I don't know what I was at because my friend called me and had to pick it up. Okay, so I don't know where I was at, but I think I was done with the flutter butt shirt. I'm just gonna put it aside. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so let's talk about my next whip. Is the Celeste by Sari Norland. I have it here in this bag that I made that I love, and I'm using the Rerum Natura in the color Dune. Is the Gilead, which is the worsted weight yarn. I love it because it's like a peachy beige, really pretty. I love looks, I don't know, it's just such a nice, I love this yarn. I got it through Espastrico. I paid, so it's $19.95 per skein. I got 5, and this is, I'm trying to find the, I think it's like 100% merino. Yeah, 100%. Love it. Comes in tons of colors. It's really easy to work with. Nice spring bag. I love the twist and the fabric that it makes. It's a worsted weight, and I don't know where I was last time I talked to you guys. I have not finished the chart. I am 4 rows away from finishing the chart. You have tons of things going on here. Hold on, let me lift myself up from, whoop. Okay, so you have the neck, which I switched it up. I did just a plain rib. You have that roll hem our raw rib, which I don't like particularly on my neck. I just feel like it's too bulky. And then you go right into your shirt. Love that you have the little bubbles and you have some lace there. Still, I cannot see the design. I feel like it doesn't look like the design. I really had a hard time with it. I just feel like it's too hot, it's too bulky. I bet it's gonna be amazing because that's what happens with me. But I struggled a little bit with it. But such a beautiful knit, really amazing. I loved it. I took this to my trip and I love it. Some design elements, I'm using a size 6 needle. I know she came out with a T version. I used DK weight and or the combo of a fingering and a mohair to make a DK. Sorry. This one is a pay pattern. It's $9.23 US, or I think 8.5 euros or something like that. It comes in size 1 to 5 and it goes up to the bust size 63 inches in the round. Like I said, she came out with a T version and I just noticed that she has so many new patterns. I have to mute her ass on my Instagram because every time she came out with a pattern, I just couldn't help myself. I just have no willpower or control in any way or form. So it's just like, I'm just gonna mute you for just a second. So while I concentrate on finishing one project from you, because you guys know I have the poet, I have the poetria that a viewer gifted me. So I'm gonna go ahead and frog that poet that I have on a bag and then just start from fresh because the poet was in one of those lanes and I prefer to have the printed pattern and follow along, and I bet it's gonna be way amazing with the mohair, but I had to meet her. She is such a great designer. I love her designs. Are really really very well explained. You have everything you need there, tons of resources. She is a very good designer. If you don't follow her, you should. Her name is Sari Norland and I will put her Instagram handle down on the description box. And I think that's it, guys. That's all my whips and things that I'm working on. And now I'm gonna go and talk a little bit on patterns that I want to work next. They are right here. Let me move you that way. No, you know what, I'm just gonna show you guys just for a second and then I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna talk to you. Oh. Okay guys, this is my mood board. I printed everything, placed it in here, and I can see it. I love having a space that I can put whatever I feel that brings me joy. I just put this yesterday because I had it right on the door, but I bought this one at IKEA and I didn't like it because it was black and brown, whatever, and I spray printed white just so it blends a little bit better with the door. Anyway, here I have the snowy forest. I'll talk about that one as well in details. This is the Sally cardigan. This is the Ruffles Muffle. I have talked about this one before. This one is the Faye Summer. I love that one. I want to make it so you have no idea. I want to make this very soon. And then this is the Frida. I had this forever on my queue. I have the yarn. Sweet Skein of Mine sent me yarn for it, and I want to I have not even started, but I want to make sure that I do this one this year because you guys know it's the year of the lace and then the year of the cardigans because I have no cardigans. And then this is a Carbet cardigan, and I have this on my queue for so long, and I'm going to talk about the yarn that I have for and all that. So let's get back to the regular format. Okay guys, so I had the other day a little scare and I saw something flying. I took all the yarn out of my cabinet, which is right here. And I cannot find half of the things that I don't know. It's gonna be okay. I have talked about the Frida before. I have shown you guys the yarn. I will probably find it because I cannot find it for the life of me. I cannot find the yarn. I bet it's like on the back of oh yeah. Anyway, but I have talked about that one before, so you guys are very familiar with my plans for that one. I love it. It's gonna happen. Okay, so let's talk about the 4 new. Okay, so the ruffle schmuffle schmuffle, I don't have the yarn for that. I need to buy it. It was sent to me and it was lost in transit, and I feel like feel like one day it's going to appear in my doorstep and somebody's gonna be like, oh well, let me send this to this girl, but so far I have not had that. If not, it's gonna be okay. I'll buy it. But because I want to attach some things that I need first, I'm just putting that on the back for just a tad, just for a second. Okay, also let's talk about so those two are out of the question. The Faye Summer, I don't have the yarn for it. I may have to dig into my yarn, but that one is where's my, hold on. So the Faye Summer Top is by Irene Lin. It's a purchase pattern. It comes in English and Japanese, Chinese, German, Korean. It's a beautiful knit. It's knitted in DK. It used woolfolk straw, and I think it's just the most amazing thing. It comes in sizes 1 to 5, and what else? Yeah, so the straw is 50% merino and then 50% linen. It's the yarn that they use for that, and it is a DK weight. So I may probably have some yarn that I can use for this, but I will see it's I can get the yarn because it's beautiful. So that's on my queue. I love it. I thought it was just so feminine. You guys know I am into lace and into all that lately, and I loved it. Besides those, I have one more that I want to try is the dish tee. And this is by Tara Cannon. She is a YouTuber and also a designer, and I love and I'll read it to you guys. So she added a design story. It says here that have you ever come across a yarn in the store that makes you wonder, what will this look like if I... That's exactly what happened to me when I found this cotton yarn. It immediately made me think of dishcloth, but then I thought maybe it will be but maybe it will be more. What if I made a basic roomy tee that could easily pair with other clothes in my closet? So I grabbed a couple of skeins and turned my dish yarn into the dish tee. The body circumference is designed to have 2 inches of positive ease, and the sleeve with a 3 inch of ease. It's again very simple, kind of one of those that you will use and don't worry too much if it gets, you know, ruined or whatever. Anyway, so that's the one that I also want to have for just watching TV and stuff like that. Ruffle Smuffle. I'll say that word. I have talked about that one. And then besides that, let me see what else. Oh, I have the Carbeth. I have the sweater pattern, but I don't have the cardigan pattern. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get it, because yeah, it's I'm like, I should have waited. That's why these days I don't want to just jump into buying something, because now they have this one in a T, you know. Anyway, so this is by Kate Davis Design. It's an old project. This one came out in February 2018, not that long ago. It's been done quite a lot, and it's made in bulky yarn. It says here, yarn held together bulky. So what yarn she used? She used some yarn. Hold on, let me click on it and see. Okay, so she used a DK, so she used it twice, so that will make a bulky. And I bought a yellow yarn for that. I got the Chunky by, I don't know who that, Malabrigo, and this is in the color Frank Ochre, and it is a beautiful yellow, such a beautiful yellow. And I thought about getting something not as bright, but at the same time, you know, probably my daughter, well, she was like, that's not it for me. This is 100% merino wool, and I got the sweater quantity for it. It's in this basket right here. It's taking all the space of the basket right now. And then I have the yarn here for my other wishful next in line, let's put it that way, design. So let me get my Elena. So I got this one when it came out, and I fell in love with all the designs. I talked about this before, it's not new, and I have to say I love this design. It's such a beautiful, there you go, I'm trying to figure out, love that. But as a cardigan, I thought, you know, I preferred you have the other ones first, but I saw this combo, and I think I have talked about this, the Sally. She has a sweater version, and then she had a cardigan version. I was looking for cardigans. I looked at all the details for it, and I was like, hold on, I think I have that yarn. Looked it up, and I had a sweater quantity of the yarn because I wanted to make the Poet by Sarah Norland with this yarn, and I couldn't get gauge, and I didn't like it. You guys know I talked about that a long time ago, so I was like, I guess I am going to use this yarn now. So I had 6 and I needed 7, so I went ahead and I bought one through Fancy Tiger, and I have to say this one was $11.50 and this one was $16. I know, I'm gonna make it anyway. So this is gonna be my base for the sweater. This is gonna be the main color, and besides that I got these 2. They were also from Fancy Tiger, also $16. This is in the color 1901 and this is in the color 203. What? Hold on. Okay, then I don't know what color it is. I think just Dialots. Oh, this is in the color Russo, and this is in the color Saki, and okay, Raku, Russo, and then Saki. So I don't know what that little number is for. So that's gonna be my main, and then the contrast is gonna be that. I think definitely is gonna have a contrast, and it's gonna look great. So I started this sweater. I am in row 2. So that's why I'm not even like counting it as a whip, because hello, like I have nothing. I just have the needle and a cable to show you. I have nothing else to show you. But I started knitting it in a US size 2.5, which asked for it. I'm just going to go ahead and YOLO. It's gonna be okay. And then the other sweater that is on my queue, and I am going to make from this magazine, is the Snowy Forest, and this is by Midori Heroes, and I am gonna make it, and hold on, I think she just said it's the same sweater, but it's the same design, but she used a different combos of yarn. So one is rustic, and then the other one, it was like like a mohair. And I got this Biche and Bouche yarn, and this is in the color gray beige, and this is supposedly worsted weight yarn. Is silk in mohair, and it's 28% silk and 72% mohair. And it says here that is from beautiful Italy, and it's gonna be super warm. And I don't have a sweater in this color, so I think it will pop the design. It will have that luxe drapeness from the yarn, and then hello, I'm gonna die of a heat stroke because it's gonna be hella warm. Anyway, so that's it. Besides that, I have one more that I have to attach to my wall that I got the yarn yesterday, and the yarn is by Skein Cocaine, and I am looking for the pattern before I show you, because it's not Leslie's or Skein Cocaine Design. Both have made this project, and I watch Leslie a friend to knit with podcast, and she showed this beautifulness. It's called the Simple Strides by Subi Knits. I'm gonna put a picture here, and she used Skein Cocaine hot socks combo. Sorry, but it comes in this package. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 colors. Anyway, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 colors. 16 colors. Anyway, it's such a beautiful knit. Yeah, hold on. 1, 9, 12, 15. Anyway, such a beautiful, simple, very like the sugar plum test knit that I made, but no mohair. I'm just gonna go ahead and see, and it's gonna be, you know, later on, probably for next year. But I thought I love to have a very intricate lace work, and then one that I can just watch TV with. I think that's the rhythm that works for me better, to have two patterns at the same time going through, not more than that. If I have too many, it's just like too much. But you know, have something that I can sit down and really be very mindful with, and then another one that I just can go stuck in it heavy. I think I have said this many times. You have probably heard this 20 times more, but I'm just just saying the same, just repeating myself over and over. Besides that, I'm not going to talk about sewing. I have shared that on my Instagram, my social media. I think I'm going to attach or do a vlog of whatever I'm sewing and just take it out of here and do more like a project specific blog or a combination of things that I'm doing. I think last time I added one that I was doing gardening. I was doing a lot of things, and I know it was a little bit all over the place, but because I talked for 2 hours, I was talking for 2 hours nonstop, I thought I need to cut the talking and just do some random shots of things that I've been doing, and I think it worked. You know, you can see it or you cannot see it, it's totally fine with me. But if you are more interested in sewing, I will probably next time talk a little bit more. I am doing a project a month, and then so far I bumped it up to 2 projects a month. I think now I have like 4 projects for July or something like that I have finished. I have not posted finished objects or anything too much out there. Still working with the bustier dress by Rose Cafe Midori, the Rose Cafe bustier dress by Daria pattern making. That one I finally cracked the bustier. I'm also taking pattern making classes and doing a sloper right now. I'm really intrigued on pattern making, and I share my honest opinions on my Instagram. Notice that I'm not coming as a mean person, because I have some comments, people commenting that I should have give for instance, this last person that I did a little bit of review of her pattern, which it had so awful technical errors. I should give her a little bit of like with this person there, I should give her a little bit of grace to make mistakes. Well, great, you can make all the mistakes when you have a free pattern out there. When you ask people to pay $12 for your pattern, I expect it to be perfection. And when something as small as your shoulder seams don't mix and you have like a 1/4 of an inch extra than the other one, that is just like technical 99. It's not even 101 or 100. It's just like not even doesn't even make the cut to be a pattern making 101. It's pattern making 99. Okay, it's just like the basic of the basics. So anyway, that's it. Getting back to being opinionated, getting back to be fearless, getting back to say whatever I wanted to say. Love being comfortable with you guys. You know, whoever doesn't want to be here because I am too brass or too rough, it's totally okay. There's plenty of podcasts out there. And notice that if you're still here and you're still hearing what I have to say, I'm grateful that you're here. I appreciate you. You guys have been amazing to me, and I have nothing but love to all of you. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.